Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. With me is Chef Amy.
Hi.
And Chef Alex.
Hi.
Today we're making our infamous mac and cheese burger. So please hit the like, share, subscribe button. Amy, you're the first victim. Let's have a bite. How is it?
It's actually really good.
We're taking a little step away from KFC and we're trying to do ours a little bit more healthy. So please hit the like, share, subscribe button, and let's stay tuned and see how we make it. Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Poul with.
Hi, Chef Amy.
We also have Chef Alex with us.
Hello.
Today is a really special day, sort of. I've been wearing a ball and chain for 17 years. I've been dragged to the ground because I've been married to her for 17 years. It's our 17th wedding anniversary today, and Amy had a fantastic discovery. All things Amy, I was looking at an ad from KFC and seeing a craft dinner chicken burger. That's right, a craft dinner chicken burger. I mean, who wants to eat a chicken burger with craft dinner swooped all over the top of it? I mean, it kind of sounds stupid to me, but because I mean, like, I don't see how the bun's not getting all wet and soggy and it's deep fried garbage, and yeah. But Amy's all the rage for it, and it's her anniversary today, and this is what she wanted. So Alex agreed to help us make this, not exactly a chicken burger, but it's going to be a burger. We're not going to show you making a burger because you've seen plenty of videos of that with us. Go back and watch some of them. They're good videos. But we're going to show you how we're going to make our mac and cheese. So first off, I'm heating my some water up here, and we're going to make some egg noodles. We don't need to make everything so heavy, and I'm not going to pretend to say this is going to be the healthiest thing in the world, but it is still healthy. So we're going to use egg noodles. And at the end here, I got a little bit of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and then I've got half of a large onion. We're going to put into a food processor, 2 cloves of garlic, and some mushrooms.
Those noodles actually should be pretty healthy because it says cholesterol free and they only have egg whites.
True. Now, and this is for Rachel more than anything. This is healthier, right?
Not healthy.
I wouldn't.
Yes.
Like, this is also going to have burgers, and burgers need to have a little bit of fat on them, or they kind of don't really have flavor.
Yeah.
Now, Amy hit something on me, and I'm trying to find where she hit it.
What are you looking for?
Salt, the new salt.
It's in that cupboard so we can find it.
Oh, there we go. This is called low salt. It's got, there we go, 9% sodium. It's very low, it still has sodium in it.
But not much.
But it's very low content. So look for this brand, guys, because it's great.
I found it on Amazon, but I'm not sure if it's anywhere local.
But just look for something that's very low in sodium.
Yeah.
When we cook our burgers, we're going to put a little bit of that on there. So, I mean, it's not going to be exactly mac and cheese that you're going to eat afterwards, but it's still going to be good. So, I do notice one of these crept out. Those two of them did. Now, some people cook this down when they're cooking everything, and that's perfectly fine. They can do that, but it cooks easier. And to be honest with you, I want this to go right into the cheese sauce. So it's better if it's just
small pieces.
Small pieces now.
Yeah.
Now, again, when I'm talking about food processors, you want to make sure we're really careful with those blades. Why, Amy?
Because you can cut yourself bad.
Yeah. You got to be really careful of that because it can happen real easy.
Yeah.
You could cut off a finger if you're not careful.
Yeah, and that's a really important thing. So. We can actually use this for something else later.
What?
Rest of that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need any more.
You could use it for a steak.
Yep. So we're just going to start putting this in here. We're going to start just cooking this so it starts to get a good, starting to cook really good. And when this water is boiling, we're going to start to put some noodles in here. And this is going to be a really good dinner. Now, for our cheese, we're using Gouda. Now, this isn't like from a block of Gouda that you get at your grocery store. This is actually out of the deli. This is actually a medium Gouda.
This is a real stuff.
Yeah.
We don't need to look through the garbage.
True.
But it's really high grade quality. Go to the deli and pick up some Gouda. You know what? If you want it just to snack on, it's not cheap. It really isn't.
No.
But it's worth it.
It is worth it.
It tastes really good.
I tried some. It's really good.
Now, another ingredient we're going to use is milk. Now, some people like to say that, well, you know, you need to use half and half or whipping cream. You can. I don't think it's necessary. It's really not necessary. And yes, this is for a cheese sauce, a mac and cheese sauce, if you would. But here's the thing. This is going on a burger, not eating mac and cheese.
Right.
So I'm going to try to make a thicker mac and cheese, something a little bit thicker, but it's going to have flavors that should complement a burger, not, you know, kiddie zone. Like, I don't understand the whole concept of what KFC is trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
Using KFC, or Kraft Dinner, or for you in the United States, if you don't have Kraft Dinner, it's like a box of mac and cheese. You boil your noodles, you put a cheese mix in. It's not even real cheese.
No, it's
artificial.
It's artificial powder.
Yeah, it's all it is just garbage.
Yeah, it's not bad to have every now and then as a snack.
It's a snack.
But you shouldn't eat it all the time.
I mean, on top of the fact that your burger patty from them is going to be deep fried.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's not the best thing in the world.
No.
I personally would never touch it. I don't like deep fried food that much myself. We'll eat it if, you know, but not very often. It's a good treat, but that's, you know, about it. Okay, so water's boiling, so I'm going to turn
No, it isn't.
It is?
No, not quite.
All right, well.
It needs longer.
I don't do this. I'm already wearing the ball and chain. She's got the whip somewhere. She won't let me bring that on camera. She said she'll beat me if I do, so. We're going to continue cooking this down until we can start smelling some garlic. We can start smelling everything else. It's almost to the point that we should be good.
I can kind of smell the garlic.
It's almost there.
Yeah.
Very close. Don't turn your back on this because it's not going to take long.
No.
It would be a big mistake for you to sit and walk away from it and stuff like this. And by the way, if you haven't figured it out yet, I'm missing. I'm really happy that I had my wife. I almost feel like crying because other than my parents, we've been married the longest out of anybody in both our families. And not all of it's for bad reasons either. So, I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm proud that we've been married 17 years. She put up with me for this long. I don't know how. So we're almost done for that?
Almost.
It's boiling. I can see it.
Now it is.
Okay, so now I'm going to turn that down. And I'll bring it on.
Oh, we're not.
I've already said that a few times, but hey.
Oh, well.
Did you put the whole thing in there?
She did. That's alright, I can figure something out.
Yeah.
So that's going to be cooking for 9 minutes. So Amy, we're going to put a timer on.
Once it's boiling again, yes.
It's already boiling. It was boiled, it's fine.
No, it has to return to a boil before.
It's fine. Alright, so that's on there, we got that. And Amy's going to pay attention to that, give it a little bit of stir every now and again. And while Amy's doing that, I'm going to pour a little bit of milk in here. Actually, could you grab me a little bit of margarine, please? Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm just going to put a little bit, don't need a whole lot. I still think this is clean enough, so I'll just put this in back with the rest of the silverware.
No.
Of course I'm joking.
That's good?
Yep, that's good for that. So now we're going to let this boil out a little bit so that, this is ground cumin. You got to teach Amy this because she keeps on calling it ground cumin.
No.
It's true.
See? And then I'm going to put some smoked paprika and
Oh,
onion.
this needs to be turned down.
And then I'm going to put some black pepper. And we're going to give this a really good stir. So we're going to let this boil down, and this is actually to be done long before this.
Yeah.
This is not going to take long. So, I mean, you know what? There might have been a good advantage to making sure your noodles were actually cooked and drained. Get you to move there for a second, baby, please. Thank you.
And we need this too. And the noodles.
You want to make sure that when your butter or when your margarine, we use margarine, is in here, that it's melted and also stirred all the way through. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of baking soda. Should help thicken it out a little bit.
Oh, look at it.
Now, one trick to learning how to buy some groceries, especially if you're new to being out on your own and you're not so used to it, what you want to be doing is, like for milk. Yeah, that's a pretty large thing of milk, but it's cheaper to buy a 1 liter, but it doesn't last so long. If you get a 2 liter, it's cheaper to buy a 2 liter than it is to buy 2 1 liters.
Mm.
Yeah.
And if you can drink it before it goes bad,
It's worth it getting the bigger.
yeah, because you're just going to go out and you're going to buy it anyways. So, like, why wouldn't you? Alright, so
That's gonna boil over, I think.
I'm going to take this off the heat now. I'm going to take the heat on here. Once it's already hot and everything's already cooked down, you don't need to leave it on the heat. And we're not going to put all the cheese in all at once. We're going to put bunches in, then we're going to stir until she melts. And when you're cooking with cheese, if you're really trying to get a good flavor out of it, you don't want to go to like their dairy section and get a really cheap block of cheese. Number one, it's technically not even real cheese, it's a cheese product. It's not as healthy as you think it is, and it does not taste that good. If you go to the deli and you buy real cheese, you're going to notice a much better flavor out of it. Now, if you're like Amy and you like to have her nightly lasagna, because she's Dutch, so that's her excuse anyways, and that's her excuse for everything of why she does what she does. Then yes, you're going to want to buy the blocks. Why? Because it would cost you way too much money to go out and just buy, the deli cheeses, like the real cheese for lasagna.
Yeah.
Like it would be ridiculous.
How does it taste?
Beautiful. I'm just going to put this back in the heat for another minute.
Noodles are almost done.
Noodles have 3 minutes, so
Yeah.
we're going to drain these. We're going to separate these because we didn't need the whole bag.
Oops.
Oops, is what she says. That's why we call her Amy Oops.
We'll find something to do with it.
Yeah, it's not going to be that big of an issue.
No.
So the purpose of this isn't to make it taste like a really super sweet cheese sauce. I want it to be a little bit more earthy, a little bit more robust. Something that you're going to put on this when it goes onto the burger, that it's going to have the right flavor.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
This is why you want to take some time and you want to be tasting what you're cooking, because if I didn't taste that and then we take it off and it's already done cooking, we've already put it in there, and oh my, could have used a little bit of something else.
Yeah.
Then it's a little bit too late at that point, right? You can't do that after that point. It's already too late. You've already cooked it, it's done, it's a little hard to fix that. Take a moment, take a spoon.
Taste test it.
Just taste test it. If I felt it needs something else, then I can put something else in there. I think this is going to give it a great taste. We don't need to have a whole lot of anything else in that really. And this is going to be a really simple burger, so we'll finish this and we'll fix Amy's mistake, and then we'll mix everything in here, and then we'll get to the next part of the video, which is actually making a burger. I'm not going to film that. You guys know how to cook a burger. If you have questions about it, you can watch lots of my other videos. There's tons of ways to make burgers. It's not that hard. It's not a big complication here. So I'm going to turn the oven completely off. Take that off of the. I will deal with this. I don't want it all in there. Okay, where is my? Right there.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Put it back on the stove.
Put it on the back burner.
Yep. So now I'm going to take this off here and I'm going to start pouring a little bit on here. I don't want to go crazy and put too much. And this is why this needs to be put on here.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm gonna leave this on here. When we're ready to plate, just before we're ready to plate, I'm going to actually drain some of the fluid. But make sure, and Alex, you can come in here so they can see this here.
Sure.
Make sure you take some time and actually, swirl this in here. If you're able to make a thicker cheese sauce, I didn't succeed as much as I wanted to, but this will still work. And again, this is just going on 3 burgers. We don't need a huge mix of it. So we'll be back in a few minutes once we get the burgers done. Welcome back. Amy's back with us.
Yeah, I am.
You got something to say, Amy?
No.
Well, I have something to say to you. Thank you for the last 17 years, even though you don't want to say anything about it. I really appreciate being married to such a beautiful, wonderful woman.
Because I said it off camera.
She didn't.
I did.
No, she didn't. Anyways, so we're done. So we got our burger here. And like I said, to help prevent having any issues with the mac and cheese being a little bit too wet, because that's what mac and cheese does. I'm just going to put a little bit of lettuce right here. Then we're going to take one of these most beautiful buns.
Burgers,
sorry. That for some reason seems like they've been mutilated. Amy just couldn't wait for them, so I guess she was vamping on them.
No, I was making sure they were cooked.
Mm-hmm. So we've got that here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to grab this right here. I'm just going to grab a spoonful. You don't need a whole lot. At least I don't think you do. It's mostly dry. It thickened up quite good. The longer you let it sit there, it will actually thicken up. And I'm not quite sure whose brilliant idea it was to do this, but Amy really wanted to try it out because it's cheese. And
Cheese Curds also has a mac and cheese burger.
Not surprised.
Yeah.
We're just going to take another really good thing here. And notice how I'm not putting any ketchup on here?
Yeah.
The condiments itself is a Cheese Whiz. That should be enough. It's going to be tasty. It's going to be really good. I'm really excited to see what Amy has to say about this.
Not Cheese Whiz, Gouda.
Gouda. My shoulders are getting a little funky right at the moment. It's been a really hard couple weeks. I've not been well. But this is going to be a great mac and cheese. We do not need a whole lot of anything else here. Now, if you want, you can add extra stuff on there. I don't think it's necessary. This should be enough. So please hit that like, share, subscribe button. We really appreciate your attention on here. Amy,
Yes.
say bye to our fans.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.